I love Skype just as much as the next guy, but when it fucks around with your mic settings that you had perfectly and you didn't write them down, then it's a bit of a bother. But Skype's cool, so I guess I'll forgive it just once. Anyways, what's up, guys? We got our Friday upload going on here versus someone by the name of KCSuperboy. Unsure as to when it was taken, but it was pretty cool. Don't know why I haven't uploaded it, probably because of how long it was. Seems to be a little bit discouraging, but we'll just go ahead and get right into it. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay. I'll play that back right now. Okay. As you can see, I got my Metal Gear team. He's got a couple of other random things, and we'll just have at it. Yeah. This is like my second take, in case you couldn't tell. But, yeah, you can't tell. Okay, what? Whatever. Anyways, so Smeargle versus Jan Mega in here. I do predict the Spore, so I'm going to go for the Detect. Not sure what kind of Smeargle he's running. If it was like the unusual Scarf lead that I see from time to time, very rarely, then, hey, you know, good on him. But, yeah, he has the Quiver Dance, which is, you know, 5th gen Smeargle. It's going to pass off to different things. And I try to go for the Air Slash to get the flinch. It doesn't happen, and he ends up just putting me to sleep. Now, I do have a Focus Sash, so I'm not too worried about what the Smeargle can do to hit me. Smeargle's not known for attacking, just purely support. I'm just worried about what it'll do, or what it'll pass to, and what that can do to me. So he goes out to a Nidoking. I'm assuming this is a just a regular fucking Life Orb Nidoking, since he passed speed to it and not, you know, a Scarf one. But I'm still asleep, and he goes for the T-Bolt, so I'm thinking, if I can wake up, I can get one solid hit. I've burned plenty of sleep, and I'm a sleeping... How does that make sense? I'm like a sleeping bug that flies... I'm asleep. Whatever. Okay, so he hits me with the T-Bolt. That's going to end up taking me out, so no big deal, I guess. What else do we have here? So, I go into my Typhlosion, because I know after he's only got +1 speed, I should be able to nail him with a full health Eruption, and it would be great if he didn't have the special defense boost, because that's looking like it might have killed, not 100% on that. But now he just gets to snack me with a +1 Earth Power and take my Eruption with +1 defense and laugh at me with +1 speed as I try to scramble to take it out. So if I go to Dusknoir, this is pretty much my last line of defense. If he takes this thing out, it's game over. Don't know why he went for Fire Blast over Earth Power. Earth Power would have been stabbed, probably would have ended up taking me out, possibly a misclick, I don't know. But whatever the case, I actually end up living the Fire Blast, which is great, so that thing is definitely out of the way. And he's going to go into Smeargle now, just try to set up again, which is really annoying, because I have a slow thing in to take a hit, and then he just comes in and sets up again. Shits on my parade, yet again. Okay. So, what happens here? Okay, so he goes with a Magicoat, I guess predicting my Will-O-Wisp or other status move of sorts. And no, I am not that kind of Dusknoir, the kind that burns stuff and takes hits. I take hits, but not for that reason. I mean, to burn and whatnot. So he figures he's just going to go ahead and set up while I'm asleep. I don't really care if he's setting up. I just want to be behind a sub, so he can't put me to sleep and I can actually do stuff behind a sub, because I know he can't hit me. So right now, I know he's more than likely going to pass out. He could have been setting up the entire time, I don't know. But I'm just going to go for Nightshade on the switch, depending on what he goes to. Whatever it goes to is going to have +1, you know, everything that Quiver Dance gives. And he's going to go for the Shadow Ball, take out my sub. I'm doing a very straightforward narration. I'm sorry, it's kind of fast. I'm a little distracted. But I go for the Curse, just so that way I can either A, force him out, or B, end up killing him on the spot. So whatever he wants to do, that's fine. I don't care. Life Orb, Recoil, and Curse damage will take him out after next turn. So I need something to take one hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Electivire, bait the Stab Aura Sphere, and then I'm going to go into Espeon. Had he predicted that, I would have been hosed later, as you can see. Or as you will see. But he does go for the Aura Sphere. Does a really big chunk. I'm not comfortable with that. But Life Orb and Curse does take him out. So Smeargle, I don't think can really pass to anything reliably outside of this Thundurus. He has a lot of special attackers on this team, and having a special wall on this team definitely would have benefited me. He knows I don't really run Blissey, or I guess he suspected that I don't really run Blissey or Chansey. So this is just running a lot of havoc on me. But he goes for the HP Ice, predicting my Electivire to come in, so that was a good move. Doesn't really end up doing that much, though, so that's a little surprising. I'm curious as to what kind of Thundurus that is. But I go for the Ice Punch, doesn't end up doing that much to Swampert because Swampert. So here's where I start to pick up my momentum a little bit. He's going to go for the Earthquake, and because I'm a Breloom, just going to get the Toxic Orb going, put it to sleep, you know, get my my sub punching and all that shenanigans going on. So things asleep, and you know, sleep turns reset in 5th gen, so if he feels threatened by it and he switches out, then he can come back in, and this will be the sleep fodder for the match on his end. But he wakes up after 1 turn. Like, how can I be asleep for 3 and you wake up 1st turn? Like, no, I don't like that, not at all. So I'm gonna go for the Spore yet again, put this guy to sleep and make sure he stays asleep. And if he doesn't wake up this turn, he's pretty much going to be threatened by the Seed Bomb that he probably thinks I have. But he switches out, I guess, predicting that or just anything. I don't know. This seemed like kind of a weird move to me because he knows I'm going to punch the shit out of this thing. And this thing can't really do anything. So maybe he just really wanted to safe switch into Thunderous. I don't know. I'm guessing that's probably what he was aiming at. Maybe he was I'm thinking he was predicting the Seed Bomb, thinking about it. So we could have gotten a safe switch in. But I don't really mind. It's not like he's going to get to pass it out or anything, so Thunderous is just going to be a regular old Thunderous, and I'm okay with that. So, since I'm a Breloom and I'm behind a sub, I can't put it to sleep. I really want to, but Swampert's still asleep. So he's just going to fire off an HP Ice at me, or HP Fire. Thinking that's probably Ice, but going to go for Focus Punch. Unfortunately, does not do as much as I thought it would, because I thought Thunderous was a little bit frailer, but it does over half, which is okay, and I guess I kind of expected to live this HP Ice. Yeah, about that, no, that's not going to happen, so he's going to take me out with that. Thankfully, he's not, well, I thought he was Scarfed the whole time, but he shows me here that he's lefties, which is interesting, but it kind of explains why it didn't do that much damage, because I normally see Life Orb. And here he makes a little bit of a misplay that probably does end up costing him the match, because number one, I love the HP Ice. He went for the HP Ice, predicting my Electivire to come in and, you know, try to get that speed boost. But I end up living, which is cool, and he brings in the Sleeping Swampert. Now, I don't know if Morning Sun is legal on Espeon. You'll see in a little bit that it doesn't end up mattering, but I don't know if maybe it's like 4th gen Egg move with like 5th gen Dreamworld. I haven't looked into it, but I haven't had anyone say anything to me yet. So, Swampert's still asleep while I fire out the Psychic. He's going to reveal his last one, which happens to be a Vaporeon. Now, what I kind of wanted to do is I kind of wanted a Morning Sun up so I could take at least 1 Surf, depending on his investment. But at the same time, I was like, if I can get him low enough and force him to start attacking me, then maybe Electivire can clean up from here, because Swampert's kind of low. And, you know, a Thunder Punch off a Life Orb Electivire will do a pretty good amount. So I bring in Electivire, and he's scared of the Thunder Punch. He's going to go out to Swampert. But seeing how many turns he was asleep for before he's not going to be waking up anytime soon, I am definitely free to you know, fire off an Earthquake and all that, and he's gone. So what do we have left? I think we just have Vaporeon, if I'm not mistaken. So he goes to that, and I'm just going to Thunder Punch for the win, so it was a very close, very narrow, interesting, etc., 1-0, which is why I saved it, and I'm showing you guys. And that's going to be Friday's game for you. I really hope I don't have to do another take of this. I hope it turns out satisfactory, I guess. Anyways, I got featured videos in the featured video section. I should be streaming tonight. If this does turn out being my last stream until I move, then yeah, you should all go. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week. That is still definitely very up in the air. But what was I going to say? I don't remember, because that Skype completely threw me off track. But I think that should do it for today. So I will see you guys on Monday.